Joe Tunney here at Honda of Seattle and Toyota of Seattle in the Soto district of downtown Seattle. And if you've ever heard of the term VIN number, what does VIN number mean? VIN, the three letters VIN, means vehicle identification number. It's right up here in your dashboard about 99% of the time and on various panels on your car. It's the first letter of the VIN is really, really important. It tells you where the car was made, and then the rest of the VIN tells you about the different options packages on the car, and the last six of the VIN typically tell you what order the car was made in succession for that model year. Now, this is a 2016 Honda Fit EX, and the big deal about the VIN number is that first letter. So if it starts with the number 1, it's made in the United States, 2 is made in Canada, 3 is made in Mexico. They start all the way at AA, which is in South Africa, all the way to ZA, which would be a car made in Italy. The big difference with the 2016 Fit versus the 2015 Fit is that first letter of the VIN. It formerly started with a 3, which means it was made in Mexico, and now it starts with the letter J, which means it was made in Japan. And let me tell you something, the build quality is so different on the 2016 from the 2015, it's actually worth a re-review. It has a different personality altogether than the 2015 model. Let's pop the hood and take a look under there. Now, the look is exactly the same. The engine's exactly the same, 130 horsepower, 114 pound-feet of torque. It runs through a CVT transmission, so continuously variable automatic transmission. And so it gets marvelous fuel economy, and it's a great car. It's just the fit and finish is downright different between the two. Jumping inside, the first thing you notice between the 15 and the 16 is when you open up the door. The 15 had a real light, easy personality when you open and close the door. It opened with a nice little pop, and it very delicately swung away, very light and easy. The 2016 feels downright heavy by comparison. It feels solid. It feels like there's more material, and there's not at all. It weighs to the 1 ounce, exactly the same as the 2015 model. Same familiar layout because it's the same car as the 2015. Again, it's just the fit and finish is definitely a cut above. Japanese-built cars are as good a car as is made in the world, and now that's where the fit is made in Japan. You also feel a little less noise and a little less buzz as you're driving down the road. Just lots and lots of pluses on the 2016. The sad part for Honda dealers is that they have been semi-discontinued, so Honda dealers have been without fits for months, but the wait is worth it because the 2016 Fit is super duper nice. There were some questions about crashworthiness as well on the 2015. They addressed that weird bumper problem that they had, but the 2016 has already been tested and it received a 5-star rating. Now, one of the great virtues of any Fit is the incredible space, especially in the back. And so I'm 6 feet tall, 175 pounds, and it's like I have crazy amounts of legroom in the back seat. This is Honda Accord Spacious in the back, like a mid-size or a fuller size sedan, not a compact hatchback at all. Nothing is even remotely close as far as interior size compared to the Fit. Also, the Fit has that marvelous seat that folds down, of course, but it also folds up. And so dog lovers love it because their dog can be in the back. People who like to go get plants like to be able to put their plants in the back so they're not bouncing around in the trunk. People who like antiques, people who are courier service folks. It doesn't matter if you deliver pizzas, it just has a unique kind of space that no other car in the world has. Trunk space, well, it's gigantic too. And so huge in the back seat, huge in the trunk, and it's kind of that nice boxy shape as well, so it's real practical use of space, 17 cubic feet in the back, and so that's just ever so slightly roomier than an S-Class Mercedes trunk, and so it's just nuts how spacious this car is inside. The only question is, some folks had some hesitation on the build quality. Well, forget that hesitation, the build quality is second to none for 2016. Now, if you notice here, it does have a rear view camera, but it also has another camera, and so the lane watch camera for the contiguous or neighboring lane. And so if I'm turning right, I don't have to worry about chimes that let me know that I've got somebody in my blind spot. I actually have a camera view of the entire lane, and I see everything that's going through there. Also handy for folks who have to park in tight garages and such. You just put the right turn signal on as you're going back, and you can see if there's anything in your way or if you're going to scrape the wall there. Jumping inside, let's turn it on. Push button start, HDMI. What's nice about the HDMI is that I don't have to get a fit with navigation. If I have an Apple phone, I can just download the app for 60 bucks on my Apple phone, and then I can have live working navigation right on the unit here, and it has everything that I need. I can swipe, scroll, pinch, you name it. It works just like factory navigation does by way of my phone, and that feature costs $60. I don't have to pay over $1,000 to get it from the factory. Great space, great comfort, amazing quality, and the same price essentially as the 2015 model. This is going to be a tough act to beat for the 2016 model year. The Honda Fit finally arriving at Honda dealerships. And if you have any questions about this or anything that we have here at Honda of Seattle or Toyota of Seattle, please don't hesitate to reach out. My name is Joe Tunney. I'm the pre-owned director for both Honda of Seattle and Toyota of Seattle. You can reach me anytime at joet@hondaofseattle.com.